This week is finals week, and it is my first year as a freshman, so my first thing in college, and it is the first semester, so I'm technically not done. But I will give my three do's and don'ts, and I'm kind of gonna mush them together so they're like three tips and tricks because they're do's and don'ts. It's like do this, but don't do this about doing this kind of thing. So the first one is meet people. Oh wow, that seems super intense. Meet people. Oh my gosh. So when I say meet people, I mean like don't isolate yourself. Do meet people, don't isolate yourself. When you isolate yourself, college is gonna be very bland. And I didn't necessarily isolate myself, but I did. I'm gonna be a little deep here. I guess I was scared of rejection or pity hangouts to where like I felt like people were only gonna hang out with me because they felt bad and they wanted me to feel included, but they didn't really care if I was included or not. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna hang out with her so she doesn't feel bad or she doesn't feel excluded. And I was like, that's what I thought people were doing. So yeah, don't do that. Meet people. I technically got forced to meet people, but it was also out of my own will. I joined a sorority, and I'm meeting like over 100 girls, so I have to meet people. But just don't go home right after a class. Try to talk to people. It's like, yo, there's this guy in my class and he has this really cool hairstyle. I'm gonna go hang out with him. Like, okay, don't be that intense, but be like, wow, you look really cool. Can we like snap or get your Insta or something and then we could talk? You could just be like, hey, you're a cool person. Let me get your snap. Let me hang out with you. And if they say no, then they say no, and you find other people and be like, hey, I like you. Let's hang out. On to the next one is do not overpack your schedule. Whether that is putting 19 credits on your schedule, or if that's doing classes and then joining shows and joining different clubs and going to work and getting like 3 jobs. Like, don't do that. You're gonna hurt. Like, the amount of times that I have gotten sick because I was overworking myself, crazy. I think it was so bad one day that I thought I had COVID. I didn't, thank God. But I, like, all of those times, I realized, oh, I'm doing this, this, and this, and I'm packing this, this, and this, and, like, no, don't do that. Make your life easier and don't overwork yourself. If you need a job, stick with 1 job, or maybe 2, depending on the workload for them, and stick with that. And make sure that they are accommodating to your schedule as a student, because I kind of go over the mentality that being a student is my first priority. If working so then you could be a student is your first priority, then I guess do that. But realize that there has to be a balance, because then you're like, oh, I have to work to be a student, but I'm working so much that I don't have time to be a student. Like, balance. I just realized my hand's not in the middle screen. Balance. But my last thing is to stop waiting until the last minute. Because, like, if you wait till the last minute, everything's gonna go wrong. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you wait until the last minute, anything and everything could happen and things will go wrong, and then it's just not fun. And that's with waiting till the last minute to turn in your work, waiting until the last minute to submit a job or scholarship application, or like waiting until the last minute to reach out for help. Because like there were so many times where I've needed help with an assignment, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. Maybe I'll understand it later. No. And then it's too late to where, oh, this assignment takes this amount of time. Well, I waited until the last minute, so I can't do the assignment in time. If you have a concern, do not wait until the last minute to bring it up. Yeah, there's more, but I don't really know how to put these into words because I kind of did write a script and I didn't write a script for the stuff that I wanted to expand more on. So I'm going to decide to expand more on it later. This is my first ever like podcast kind of commentary kind of video. So like if you want to see more, subscribe, like, I don't know, do what you want. And peace out.